Good morning, wherever you are on this amazing planet. My name is Laura Topper, and I'm here because every day at this time, 8:15 Mountain Time, which is 3:15 in the UK, and 8:15 in the evening Mountain Time, we show up here. Somebody from the prayer team, a beautiful light, shows up here on New Thought Media Network to share the prayer for the morning. So welcome wherever you are, whoever you are. This is a sacred time. This is a union where we come together to know truth in our hearts. And we affirm this in our spiritual mind treatment, in our prayer. And there's been so much going on recently. There's amazing things happening with the Center for Spiritual Living Convention, where people are uniting and sharing and celebrating and learning and growing. And this is such a wonderful time also for each of us who are delving into the Science of Mind lecture series and conversation and learning more about the work of Ernest Holmes. And yesterday, this is what I was doing and reading about how it works. And how it works is really the thing that is the roadmap in the book, that fourth part of the beginning of the book, where we're shown the direct instructions of how to use this incredible force of nature that is God, really, how to use God for our lives and how to be the living vessel of God. So spiritual mind treatment is a part of this, is a big, big part of this. And when we use this treatment and we feel it with conviction and we say the words and we know it in our heart, the spiritual truth, regardless of what we're seeing around us and the conditions, regardless of the pain, the agony, the fear, the doubt, and we come back to that place where we know that that is not there, then we live our lives from this place. And this is what we're going to do right now in treatment. So I'm inviting you to join me for 5 minutes or so with eyes closed, if you like, if it's okay for you to do that, to treat for this knowing of oneness, that we are here as love, all as one. And this is really the foundation of our teaching. And this is what I feel to treat for today, to know, to affirm in this spiritual mind treatment. So let's do this. Close your eyes, if that is okay for you to do so right now, and join me with one breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And centering in, as I know that this breath is the breath of life. I know that there is one thing happening right now, and that is God. And that as God is expressing as everything in this life, as everything that I can imagine and not, because this is the infinite. This is the infinite living as its expression of life, with every single possibility in the potential of the divine as the potential. So I know that this is me, and I unite with this knowing. I commune with this knowing. This is already happening, and I open up and lift and expand my mental equivalent to live from that place of the infinite, as I come away from my finite understanding of life and open up and expand to express through life as the infinite. And I know that this is my journey, my adventure. And as I do this more and more, I see and feel and know life in the most amazing of ways. And I recognize that this is oneness. This is the idea of oneness, living from this infinite. And so I see me and each of us doing this right now, living from this place. Because as this place, in this place, there is the ultimate of love, this higher light of love that is always here, that is shining through this expression of the divine. And that as I and each of us choose to live from this place, yes, then our world becomes illuminated, lit up. Our world becomes a place of absolute grace and ease and joy. As we live from this place, as we open to the infinite, we move in the world knowing that we are one with the divine, as the divine lives and breathes and has its living expression through each of us. So as we lift right now, I see this happening, each of us lighting up all over this planet and beyond, living from this knowing of oneness. And as we live from this knowing, yes, we take this great truth to do unto our neighbor as we would do unto ourselves. We take this and we live this. And so we become this expression of joy, of peace, of kindness, of givingness. And these are the aspects of the divine that are always already here. They are always already here, ready to show us the greatness of who we are. So I see this happening now, and I'm filled with joy and enthusiasm and passion and conviction at the idea of this. This is the idea I choose to see and know right now for my life. And I see and know you choosing this too. I see us each reaching higher, lifting higher, living from that higher knowing, that high place. And this is absolutely incredible, because as we each do this, we see our world as this. And I give thanks for this and gratitude for this, because I know that also this teaching and the teaching of Ernest Holmes and the science of mind and spirit and all of the new thought, great teachers that have gone before, who have delved into this mystical, to know for themselves that we can know right now, that I can know right now this truth for me. So I'm grateful for everything that has gone before. I'm grateful for everything that is yet to come, because I know that this is filled with light and love and joy. And I'm grateful for the now, for this present moment. This is where it is happening. I'm grateful for each and every one of us that says yes to our higher knowing, to the oneness, and to living as one, to being the demonstration of oneness for our lives. So I know that as we guide our day with this knowing, our day is filled with love and joy and peace and light and harmony, prosperity, wealth, health and vitality. And I accept this in my heart right now. And as I accept this, I know that God is here, as God is all that is. And so I say, and it is so. It is so. Yes, it is so. And as I open my eyes, I know that my heart is open. And I am so grateful for this incredible opportunity to be here, to share this prayer right now on this network with you, for myself, because that's what we're doing in prayer. We are expanding our own consciousness, our own understanding of our awareness, of our connection to the divine. And that's why, as we do this more and more and more and more, we it's in increments. It may happen just whoom, And it often does. And yet, with the foundation there of a daily practice of this, once, twice, 3 times a day, whatever it feels like, to continue to open up to the very simple formula, if you like, of God is, I am, there is, I am grateful, and I accept this and allow God to do its thing. They're the 5 steps of treatment. They're the 5 steps that we use right now as the 5 steps. Of course, this may evolve, and it has over time, because there are in our philosophy and in New Thought and in Unity, there are different ways of expressing a treatment. There have been up to 7 steps, and yet we keep it at 5, or I like to keep it at 5, so that it gives me it's not too complicated. It's just an easy flow. If there's something else you feel to change it to, or if your prayer is something different, that's okay too. Ultimately, we're communing, we're connecting there, and we're commanding. That is the spiritual mind treatment. And we command from that place of knowing it's already here, it's already done. We're opening up our eyes, our inner eye, to allowing it to be our lived experience. That's what we're doing in prayer. So I know that if you are seeing life from a place of hardship or pain or upset or fear or doubt, then I just want to say right here and now, I want to remind you that you are loved. You are loved. And I'm saying this from my heart because I know it's not always easy. My own experience and the situations I've navigated, especially in the past 2 years, it's not been a simple human adventure. And yet it's been always an opportunity for me to come back to this practice and this teaching and to experiment with it and to prove it for myself. And that's why I'm here, to show you and to teach you as this example that you can do this too. Use this practice as your own self-experiment to see how your life changes and how it works. And as you do this and gain more confidence, because things start moving and shifting, and it's kind of like, oh, that's amazing. Wow, how did that happen? Well, we know how it happened. We know how it happened. It happens because we open up and we have a shift, and we have a change in our perception and an opening in our awareness to who we are. So we practice oneness. We practice oneness as a verb. Do this. Do this. Science of Mind and Spirit is a practical teaching, spiritual teaching that allows us to practically use it for our lives. That's what we're doing right now, especially here on New Thought Media Network. So if you are loving this and loving the network, then I'm going to invite you to the opportunity to support this network. Here we go. There is a banner going across. ntmedia.net. ntmedia.org is the link where you can pop in your donation to say, yeah, this is all good stuff, and I want to be a part of this in a way where I'm consciously tapping in with my consciousness, connecting, being more aligned with these principles. If this really nurtures and feeds your heart, then there is the donate button, and everything that comes through to this goes directly into the New Thought Media Network focus ministry that it is as an entity. And those finances are used very wisely by our spiritual leadership team to open up for a greater expression of how to share New Thought Media Network to the world. So it's very, very exciting. And I'm just feeling so blessed to be here with you right now. Last thing, we have a prayer team. It's not really the last thing, it's another thing. Before I go, we have a prayer team here on New Thought Media Network, active and ready and waiting for your prayer requests. There is the email address. There are you just simply email a few lines and we hold you in the knowing of this love. It's a wonderful, wonderful prayer team that love you right now for who you are right now, right now. So this is all exciting, and I am going to sign off now and come away and knowing love and brilliant blessings, brilliant, big, bright blessings for you. Until next time.